I'm Austin Hope from Hope Family Wines, Paso Robles, California. In Paso Robles, we grow a lot of varieties really well, but I think it was said for me in 1995. I think I was in the northern Rhone and tasting some of those wines, and came back with a ton of excitement about the varieties being grown there, the Syrah and the Grenache, and really was I think that was the time I came back to Paso and said, you know what, we can do this in Paso Robles. Paso Robles is a place that can grow any variety, and I think that the Rhone varieties in particular are really something exciting to be grown in Paso Robles. Probably one of the biggest thing that's unique to Paso Robles is its diurnal swing. We have a high temperature. We'll reach into the 90s, sometimes to 100 degrees in the daytime, and then in the evenings it'll cool back off to 50 degrees. So it really gives a chance for the grapes to ripen fully and maturely and still retain the good acidity in the grapes. We grow these grapes on the western part of Paso Robles in a little region we call the Templeton Gap. It's much cooler there, and it gives us a longer growing season. So we like that particular area quite a bit, and it's actually got some limestone in the soils in the western part of Paso Robles, which is also a really unique characteristic within the wine growing regions in California. There's not very many places in California that actually have limestone there. Limestone, I think, imparts partly two things. One, I think it keeps the acidities very fresh and lively, and I also think it adds to the tannin structure of wines. In the western part of Paso Robles, where the Hope Family Vineyard is, we grow a few different varietals there, but the main ones we really focus on are Syrah, Grenache, and Mourvèdre. The Syrah and the Grenache that we make is something that I'm really excited about, and the reason I'm excited about it is we make them in a pure expression, or at least what I think is a pure expression. These are 100% varietal wines, and in California and Australia right now, a lot of people are doing a lot of blending, and for me, blending is great as well, but I really like the way we can have true expression from Grenache. And Grenache is a wine that I think really needs to be showcased more from California. I think we're especially in the Templeton Gap area of Paso Robles, we can really do some special things with it. And the best way to describe Grenache in my mind is a masculine Pinot. It should be rich and nice, but still light, but still should have nice tannins and good acidity to carry with food or aging. In California, and particularly in our Grenache, I think we show a little more California flair. That's probably the biggest difference between us and say the Southern Rhone. We definitely have the California sunshine, so we are riper and making riper wines, and so therefore they're going to be a little richer and a little bigger wines. Paso Robles has changed immensely in the 30 years that we've been there. When we first got there was a little bit of Chardonnay planted, a little bit of Zinfandel planted, and now we've got Cabernet, we've got Syrah, we've got Pinot growing in certain cooler parts of Paso Robles. It's an expansive area that we can do so much with, and nobody really knows what's going to be the best variety of Paso Robles. There's not one that they can say that's what they're known for. It's more, hey, these guys can do blended red wines, they can do varietal wines, we can do anything, and that's the opportunity that I think really lies for Paso Robles, is we can do anything.